Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna decrease the desirability of the windmill in the hopes that they will sell it to us on the cheap before the government comes through to knock it down and build a byway.
They will just abandon it.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna try to get them to just abandon the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to buy anything from them. They're stupid. They can just die.
They're stupid. I like your style.
Okay, so we have our plan, which is deception.
And if they just got the new place, it should be easy to convince them that they.
Yeah, and we have the method of deception.
Okay.
Right. So you guys are. This is going to be a long-term plan, right? You're going to have to sneak in there every couple of days and plant something new every time.
Yep.
So we'll or every day, yeah. So we'll link it up into different scenes that'll happen on different days, but it's all part of the same plan. So what we do now is that we've already assumed that you guys have planned out all the logistics of how you're going to do that, where you've got the urine or the human blood, or where you've acquired like these odd things you're going to tack up. It's already assumed that they're done, and then I make an engagement roll.
I have an idea for one of them. We do blood capsules, and we place them in the mill, and so when they start churning it, the blood capsules will break.
Oh, and like,
and then like as soon as it starts to mill, it'll start to bleed.
Yeah, that's good. Why not just use a finger for the blood capsule? I guess it doesn't bleed that much.
Get a whole bunch of finger.
Yeah.
I mean,
But we want like a bladder rather than a capsule, because that way it doesn't shatter.
oh yeah. Because you want it to like bleed slowly and just be like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. I mean, they could look at it and be like, oh, somebody stuffed organs into our thing, but then they're going to be like, there's organs in the mill!
That's why I wanted blood capsules, because it wouldn't be traces of organs.
Anyway.
It would just be blood that would get suffused.
Edmund.
That's fine. I mean, you can use blood vials.
Are we going to have Edmund until his body is consumed entirely?
Yeah.
Edlum.
Yeah.
Would you be able to remove his face without killing the man?
If you made a physical roll, I'd allow it.
This is a simple surgery, I assure you.
We're the best cult.
If you can remove his face without killing the body, we could use the face. As Shadow has suggested, we could set him up as Employee of the Month. And then we can put another frame next to it that says, who will be next?
Yes.
It will be glorious.
A simple facelift.
As you will.
I should be able to do this.
You guys are psychopaths.
I approve.
Beautiful.
I pull out my scalpel. Do I need to do this now?
I would presume that the sooner the better, because before the soul is consumed, his flesh will be more supple and easy to remove.
You are absolutely right.
So you said there's only like one or two people there at night, right?
Yeah, he said probably 3 less.
What's the name of the spirit?
Dakho.
Dakho! Lay down and relax, please. Is it safe to presume that you do not feel pain as humans do?
I am pain.
Then you should enjoy this. And first I gotta mark it out. I'm a doctored surgeon. I'm not just some wild maniac. What are you talking about?
So I'm
I
Back alley doctor.
I got carried away. I pull
you
out
don't have
my
points
pen.
in finesse.
This is not a finesse thing.
It's a
Finesse is picking
This is
pockets.
tinker. Tinker literally. I have physical,
Surgery
which is
tinker?
Yeah, because he
you
has
can tinker
physical-
with
Tinker's like-
bones, blood, and bodily humus.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
So I'm
that makes more
assuming
sense.
Can you
You can
stitch up
make
my
us-
arm
Yeah,
before you
yes,
do
I
that?
can. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Should I
I
get
can.
to get rid of
I
that
can do
then?
that.
If he succeeds in the roll.
So what that is I can make it go away for the rest of the day,
Okay.
or I can help you during a long-term healing project.
Okay.
So right now you're having less effect.
Ah, okay.
So, Stitch.
Yeah, so I can just do it now. That's a 6.
That's a 6.
Boom.
So do I like mark one of these on my?
No, that is
so-
for long-term things like 2 or 3.
Oh, okay.
So this is just
All it is that you are not affected by it for the rest of the day.
Oh.
he bandages
It is a temporary solution.
Yeah, and then you'll recover in downtime.
Okay.
So it's fine if you just like make a note of it or something.
And then during downtime, when you're making that healing roll, you get to add 1 die because I am a physiker.
Okay.
And you're coming to me as your primary care doctor.
Cool.
Okay.
You are
I-
correct. When the doctor is operating, it is nigh impossible to get his attention.
Oh my gosh.
Were you trying to get my attention?
No.
Many times she tried to get your attention.
I'm assuming that you can make something that you can drop and make everybody just hallucinate in a room.
No.
Like
Scarecrow.
a vial or something?
He's a
No.
doctor, not an alchemist.
No.
The scarecrow.
I can administer a dose that would cause someone to hallucinate, but I
okay.
cannot create a bomb of hallucinogen. No. I cannot create, say, a scarecrow solution.
Haven't seen that movie.
What if we use enough of your dream juice?
It would require a dosage close to the nose, so
What if we had a quart of it? And filled an entire rubber
if they
thing?
all went down and smelled it like seeing salts.
What if we put it inside like a super soaker?
Unfortunately, if anachronisms were not an issue, this game would be really easy.
All right.
I can figure out what drug would be best
So
for.
okay, so you got this.
That
I mean,
doesn't
there
matter.
are-
What I was wondering if we could it would just be really easy for my bird to take something in there and drop it. And then everybody would just
No.
have a
You
You could
problem
just
for
drop
the
a
day.
face.
If I were an alchemist, I could do this.
So we
but-
should also start spreading rumors about how that windmill is haunted.
Oh.
But,
Yes.
How
Yeah,
many
yeah.
folks
You.
died there, and there's like supposed to be a nasty poltergeist.
This will double because it'll increase the effect of it when it becomes your offertory.
Yeah.
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 So I need to do the face thing. Should I do that now? I pull out the marker. I mark out where I'm going to do the incisions.
Go ahead and roll. We'll see how good of a thing it is. This is a dominant position.
That's a 6.
Oh,
Alright.
thank goodness.
A perfect mask.
Perfect face.
You know, minus eyeballs and... Actually, that's about it. You only miss the eyeballs. The nose and the lips, everything else comes off at surface level.
I wish there was another victor we could face off this whole thing.
I
I
have
could eat a
Next
peach
month.
for hours. Anyway.
I have some nails. I can nail it to a board.
Yes. Oh, yes. It would be more scary if instead of a frame, we just scratched Employee of the Month with bad handwriting. Bad handwriting is always very scary. Haunting.
Don't forget improper
Disturbing
spelling.
to the mind.
2 E's at the end.
Yes, employee really does have 2 E's on the end.
It does? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. One of them's backwards.
Monster.
I'm sorry, James. It was so genuine.
Isn't that like the British way of spelling it?
No, that's how you would spell employee.
Oh, really?
That's two.
Because if it was one, it'd be employee.
Employee.
All right. Well, leave off on you then.
This is like a Sesame Street episode.
What are you doing right now?
He's
I'm
nailing the
fixing
face into the
Oh,
board.
very
Getting
nice.
into it.
I like it. I like it.
All right. So that'll increase your potency.
Can I get a no card?
Yes.
2, please.
You want 2 note cards?
Thank you.
I want to employ the help of my demonic friend to spread the haunted windmill story throughout the underworld of the city.
Okay. So like people who consort with her.
Yes.
All right, Sitara. How?
What? Well, like she would warn them to stay away from the windmill. Dark powers are accumulating there, and even though they consort with demons, they should fear that which gathers.
She can cause a couple of off-putting
The
visions.
rising wind.
Or even just like she's got other people who she consorts with, right?
Well, she can cause a couple of off-putting visions that will occur when they're torturing somebody because
I like
she's the
that. I
demon
like
of
that
pain.
too.
So she
Okay.
travels through pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or she's got like demon friends, and they can
Yeah,
like drop a hint
it's
to one
gonna
of their
be
dudes.
yeah. She's not
Demons
gonna
are
go.
really friendly with each
She's
other.
not gonna go like talk to people in the street or anything. It's gonna be
No.
real
You
subtle.
have
Yeah.
But it'll be
connections
something.
with the
Right.
brothel.
Yes.
And brothels can tell people everything.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's where I
Get the
get my
horse to
news.
spread the rumor.
It's a tavern. Why does
Tavern,
everyone think
sorry.
it's a brothel?
I thought it was
Oh, I
It's a gay
know.
night.
It's a borful.
because of gay night.
We only have gay night once a week.
That's true.
And just because they're having sex on the dance floor does not make it a brothel.
They don't pay.
They don't pay. All right.
They pay in the drinks. That's how we
They
get
don't pay,
around
it's
it.
not a ball though.
It's very high class.
Anyway, so do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
So I will come up to Clyra. It's like, child, there are some stories we will hope that you will share with our clients when you can.
Sure.
I will whisper them into your ear. Please, lean closer. Let my lips touch the lobes of your ear.
All right. So Clyra leans in and hears what you're saying.
The windmill upon the hill is haunted.
And she gives you this look and it's like,
Keep your ear to the ground for the stories and see that they are told far and wide.
and she like narrows her eyes a bit as if she knows what's going on, but she's like, all right, I'll spread the word.
I know you guys were a cult. I hear you doing culty shit in the basement.
Oh, she knows you
Yeah,
guys.
she's in
part of
the cult.
She's in the cult.
Yeah.
She's in. The
Oh yeah, she knows.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we have inducted her into the club.
Yeah, he's just being subtle.
Well, then he's like, wink, wink.
Wait,
She's just scared of Dakho because Dakho's a creepy mummy
Terrifying.
dude. Yeah, with a freaky eye.
I'm scared of Dakho.
I'm
Yeah.
terrifying. Two.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, but
Yes, you are.
Thanks.
But
Thanks, James.
you can only be so terrifying when you're shirtless.
You're only terrifying when you're torturing people.
I drink human blood.
And
There you
with
go.
your symmetrical impressions in both eyeballs normal. You call yourself a demon master.
Better to see you die in blood and pain.
Oh my gosh, that's the same face you made in that picture of yours that you took in the dorm room for your earphone thing.
All right. So let's make this engagement roll.
all right.
I should take a picture of this and like put it next to the other one. This is like the exact picture.
Everybody needs to pick.
Well, you
your
know Nick only has, like,
loadout
four
for this,
faces.
for this
The two faces.
deception
Yeah.
operation.
I have a
For this
million.
deception operations. So go through and select which items you have, dependent on your load. Items in italics do not count against your load.
I thought that you picked the load and then you just picked the items as you needed them up to your load maximum.
Yes, you're right there. Yeah.
So where do I
So
find-
light, normal, or heavy. The only thing is I couldn't find anything that suggested what game implications those had, like carrying a light, normal, or heavy load.
Yeah, I
think
couldn't
it's I think it's just part of the fiction. I think it's just like, well, running away is harder for you because you're wearing all this heavy gear.
Sure.
Also, you look more like you're. Oh, that's right. You look more like you're prepared for a
Yeah.
fight when you're wearing heavy.
There
gear.
was something about that
Yeah,
where
yeah.
like you couldn't like get away with like, oh, I'm just off to the market. It's like with
All right.
a machine gun.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
Good-
it.
Good work there, buddy.
There we go. It's a face.
Nice. Sweet.
So yeah, just mark your
what-
load.
Terrifying.
Okay,
So
what
what
are
is the
the
month
so-
face on it?
What are we doing? Are we
Pistols
just
and
doing like a
knives.
bunch of
Knives.
sneaking in? What is required of me in this job?
It's a deception plan, so. I mean, you're all gonna go in together, I assume, or
No.
I
you go into
could
different days.
use
No.
some.
Some of us are not stealthy at all.
right.
Yeah,
All we
right.
do is prepare
So
those who will go in.
so that doesn't matter too much because if we do something as a group, everyone rolls.
Oh
And the
wait,
one-
there's that leadership thing, right?
Yes. And so the one person who is leading, if they succeed, he takes a stress for everyone that fails.
Well, actually, anybody can succeed on that roll. It's just the leader is the one who takes the stress.
That's true. Yes.
And
Oh.
it's only the one who it's only the highest die you roll that fails, not all dice you roll that fail.
Well, hold on. So wouldn't it be better for the person who's the worst to be the leader in that case?
Yes, probably. So
That
like,
doesn't make any sense to me.
well, so
I'm pretty sure the leader has to be someone who has the highest skill.
no, it's
Or they
your character
must-
doesn't have to be especially skilled at the action at hand in order to lead the group action. This maneuver is about leadership, not necessarily about ability.
So,
Okay.
so
They're
here's
just
the
taking
thing.
the blame.
Here's the thing I wasn't sure about because as I was reading the rules, when you do lead a group action, everybody rolls, and that group of dice serves as the success dice.
No,
But then there seemed to be something else that said that there was a special ability that let you get criticals, but normally you couldn't.
I don't know what the critical ability is, but
So
the
critical
thing
is more than 1/6.
yeah, the
right?
critical is more than 1/6.
Right.
But I don't know what ability you're discussing. That's probably a class specific ability.
Right.
But as far as the group rolls, you all roll, and the highest roll result is the one that counts. So like if you get a 6, okay, yeah,
Right. Because I thought that what happened was that when you do a group activity, everyone only gets to roll 1 die, regardless of what their skills are. And it's the number of dice is just equal to the number of people in the operation. And if any one of them rolls a 6, then that's a success. But you can't get a critical unless you have that special ability.
Nope, everybody rolls their action dice. So if you had 3, you would roll 3. If you had 2, you would roll 2.
Oh, okay.
And then everybody who fails, the leader gets a stress.
A stress. So like
But we only need 1 success.
right. So the leader is theoretically could take 4 stress with the success, or 5 stress if you guys just fail entirely.
Oh, okay, right. So basically, you could succeed completely and also inflict stress on the leader.
Correct.
But
yes.
stress is not.
So like
yeah.
if we're prowling,
Yeah.
he could succeed, but you guys could all roll poorly and
Right.
stress the leader out
Because
because he's covered.
Right,
for
that's the drawback we have for the advantage of rolling so many
Okay.
dice.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah,
But
because
it's only-
Potentially
it
taking
does
a bunch of
increase the
stress.
chances of succeeding because
Yeah.
there's more dice being rolled.
But it's only if it's the highest dice you roll that's low like that. So like if the highest dice that Amber rolls is a 4 or a 5, and she rolls like a 3 or a 1 over to the side here for her other 2 dice, no stress occurs. But if the highest dice she rolled would have been a 3, she counts towards the stress mark.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I just want to make sure, because the first time I read it, I thought it was like every 1 or 3 that pops up, and I was
So-
like, holy cow. But no, it's not it at all.
So we are going on our operation to sneak in there and do multiple things.
Yes.
So are we going to do all of those in one operation, or are we going to do each one as an individual single operation?
I'm assuming it's multiple deception plans, because you want to go in there every day to do something, right? You want to space it out? Is that the
Yeah.
idea?
So is this like a clock thing where we have to get certain number of successes, and then when it's finished, the whole thing succeeds?
I think it'd be an 8-section clock. That'd be the best.
Is it that big? Is it that many?
Well, because when you get a great effect success, well, let's go with 6. When you get a great effect success with a clock, you fill in 3 segments.
Oh, okay.
So if one of you guys just gets a critical once, half of the clock is filled.
Oh, okay.
Right. So, but I think 6 is more apt for it anyway. But as far as like the planning and rolls go, what I'm doing every night is I'm making an engagement roll, which tells how good you start the operation. So the first night I'm going to roll 4 dice. They're weak. They don't expect you're coming. They're going to be ill prepared, right? But they're not especially exposed because they still have guys down there that are guarding it. It's protected.
So here's the thing. Because I am bad at sneaking,
Yeah.
but because I know what my skill set is, would I be able to act not as part of the group action, but every day, because we know there are guards, right?
Yeah.
May I spend each day attempting to sway 1 or 2 guards to not go to work that day? Either by
Absolutely.
getting them to play hooky, get drunk, have their throats slit,
Join a
commit
cult.
suicide because their lives have no future and
So-
they may as well just kill themselves.
You'd be using the setup action, which what you do is that if you succeed on your action, then the teammate who follows through on that action would gain +1 level of effect. So basically more sections of the clock would be filled in, or they'd just be more effective in the fiction, or they gain an improved position,
Okay. So I am going to attempt.
which is, if it was
That.
desperate, it'd go to risky. If it was risky, it'd go to dominant.
Okay.
Okay.
Basically, that will be what I'll be doing for the group every day instead of actually going in as part of the group action.
Okay, that sounds good. Now, the thing is, since this is separate daily plans, after the first night happens and something weird freaks them out, they're going to be... the next night for the next part of the plan is they're going to roll less dice for the engagement roll, which means they'll be more prepared.
Okay.
Right? That's how I'm going to judge it for now.
All right.
Okay.
So we've got to make the first one
Count.
like
Count.
basically get
Yeah,
get
because
as much done with the first one as we can.
even with him helping, each subsequent day you go back there, it's going to get harder and harder.
Okay.
So let me make the engagement roll here. We'll start the operation and see where you guys are. So you 4 are all going.
Oh yeah.
And okay.
Sure.
So James, go ahead and roll the
Okay,
sway.
so that means I need to choose my tools, my things.
Yeah. So what do you do to sway these guys? You need to choose your load, and then you can pick your tools as you go through the
Yeah, I
operation.
want to choose. Wait, what?
Yeah, you
do
pick
that?
your load, and then as you go through the operation, you go, oh, I have this. It tells you how many things you can pick
light,
from.
normal, heavy. It's really dark on there, so you can't see.
Oh, I
It's
see.
right above.
But
So,
but things in italics don't
list
count
of things-
towards your load. So you
Light
can
is
always
3.
have them.
Here.
Normal's
So you,
5.
okay, so you
Like
say my
three,
load is
normal's
5, and then
You can pick 5 things. Because
Oh,
the thing,
you decide
Right.
your character has an item by checking the box you wish to use. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I
So,
see. All
Peter,
right,
like,
all right,
you're-
yeah.
So like you, because we're not making the plan right here. There may be an item you want, but you don't necessarily.
That's right.
know.
Yeah, I'm still confusing with how I thought the game was played.
Right. That's fine.
Okay.
It's actually really flexible. So
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
first
Super
day,
flexible.
I will wait until they are on like a drinking run at the pub,
Okay.
and I will like stare at them through my demonic eye until they notice, and then they will of course ask or threaten, and I respond, "No. Do you work in a place that is dangerous? I see the specter of death about you. Do not go to work this night, or surely your lives are here." 4.
Okay. So you've freaked them out. They're freaked. So yeah, that's fine. You'll gain. So the first person who uses that will gain +1 effect level or +1. What is
Position.
it? Position. Yeah, position. However, that is a 4, which means a complication arises. I won't tell you what that is.
That's perfectly fine. Life is complication.
Yeah. All right. Let's make this engagement roll and see how it goes down.
all right.
Ooh.
Spin die, spin.
That's 6.
It's fixing.
already have a 6.
Yes.
2, 4, 6. Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
And a 1.
So that's good for you guys. So the highest die roll result there is a 6.
Arithmetic progression.
Which means because of the engagement roll, where are we? Oh, come on.
They are totally unprepared.
Yes, exactly. You basically, there we go. Good outcome. The PCs exploit the opportunity established by the detail. There are no sudden surprises as the action begins. So things go as planned. That's what a 6 means.
Okay.
Great.
Cool. So we put the organs in the mill. We put the employee mouth up there. Or
No.
whatever.
So the plan is going to proceed as you thought it would, but now we play it out.
I actually have a different idea for the thing, but don't worry.
Okay.
We'll find out about it.